In thrilling fashion, the Pittsburgh Pirates are able to snap the losing streak. They get a huge win Wednesday night against the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I think this game will forever be known as the Tyler Callihan game. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Bucks on Deck podcast episode. Pirates win 9-8, comeback win. After falling behind, after things kind of looked like they were getting a little things are a little hopeless. The Pirates with a loss would have fallen to 500. They would have been 34-34. Instead, they win. They're in a position to still take 2 out of 3 against the defending world champions, and a guy that you would have liked seeing emerge, kind of, he does, and it's a big win for the Pirates. Jared Jones makes his third start, goes 4 innings, strikes out 4, gives up 2 runs. Carmen Mlodzinski comes in. Stat line isn't the best. The biggest damage all came on one swing. The Ryan Ward grand slam. Evan Sisk comes in, finishes the 8th. Gregory Soto comes in, gets his 9th save of the season. But it was really kind of the offense here that took charge here. Tyler Callihan hits his first major league home run in the 4th. That put the Pirates on the board. Brandon Lau, a double. How you go from trying to figure out just a couple days ago what you're gonna do if you're gonna lose out on Brandon Lau because he fouls a baseball off his knee. So you're starting to come up with contingency plans, and just a couple days later, it's like nothing happened. 2-run double. Brian Reynolds, error. Max Muncy allows Lau to score, and then Pirates down in the 8th. Callihan hits his second home run of the game. 3-run shot gives the Pirates a 7-6 lead. Spencer Horwitz hits a 2-run home run, extends the lead out a little bit more, which they turned out to need because Ohtani hits a home run, 2 runs, final score 9-8. But this game will always kind of belong to Tyler Callihan, and I think it's kind of a perfect situation here because there's so much going on here. The bullpen, we know the bullpen struggles. We talk about the bullpen almost on a nightly basis, and even Soto allows a couple runs there. But the injuries starting to pile up a bit. We know Connor Griffin's out. Doesn't seem to be a timetable on his return, although it does look like he started throwing again. It looks like they're going to ramp him up slowly. You want to be cautious with your franchise superstar. Henry Davis, not an injury. He goes on the paternity list. Rafael Flores comes up. Rafael Flores didn't originally start, but he ended up in the game after Endy Rodriguez leaves with left hip discomfort. So we'll kind of see where that goes with it. With the Pirates already down a catcher, they're already down Joey Bart as well. Joey Bart started a rehab assignment down in Bradenton. So they're already down some guys. And they get dealt another blow with Oneil Cruz. He has a non-displaced fracture in his 4th and 5th metacarpal. Sounds like he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks is what I think I saw. I know I saw at least a month. So that's a huge blow because I think, Brian Reynolds is having a good year. Ryan O'Hearn's obviously having a great year. Horowitz coming along. He's having a fantastic year. But, and I know the strikeouts are high. The strikes will always kind of give him a little bit of a risk of kind of bottoming out, there's some regression there because of the chase and the swing and miss and the strikeouts and stuff like that. But what he's been able to do this year, going from, of qualified hitters, he had the worst batting average of all qualified hitters last year. to now to where he's hitting 264, 350, 472. He has a 128 WRC plus, a 1.7 F4. He has 14 home runs, 21 stolen bases. Like we talked about the work he's done against lefties. It's just strikeouts are high and the defense is still not great, but like he's still providing value. He's still been one of your more valuable players on this roster, and I think the near 2 F4 for someone who is striking out as much as he has and playing that kind of defense just speaks to what he's been able to do, regardless. They called up Billy Cook to kind of take his place, and I don't. I think knowing for sure that he's going to be out the time that he's going to be out, I would much rather see your Stinson Garcia or like Esmeralda Valdez. I mean, I think what I read was the reasoning is because they wanted someone who could play center field, which I feel like Garcia can. He could do it well, so we'll see how much of a runway that Cook gets. I mean, we saw Mangum start, so maybe they're just going to roll with Jake Mangum, and that way Cook's kind of just coming off the bench kind of thing. Endy Rodriguez going down is going to be interesting. Obviously, there's not sure how long Henry Davis is going to be out. Joey Bart just started a rehab assignment. There's a very good chance that the Pirates have one available catcher. I would imagine that they've already called somebody to kind of either get him up here or pack a bag to be ready kind of thing. As far as the options, I mean it's not many options right now. Down in AAA, you got Sean Ross, you got Derek Berg. Derek Berg was just promoted to Indianapolis. Kind of looked like he's there filling in while Flores is up here. Sean Ross, he's 26 years old. Some good power, has a strong arm. I don't know. As someone who's might have to come here and just kind of sit on the bench. They don't have anyone left on the 40-man roster, so there would have to be a whole bunch of moves to be made. So we'll kind of see what happens here, and we'll kind of hear any kind of updates and stuff like that. But fantastic win for the Pirates. They needed it. They got swept in Atlanta. They lost the first game against the Dodgers. They find a way. It's with the way the bullpen is, the variance that's possible with the rotation. As a bunch of young guys who are going to start pitching like career high in innings pitched. You have Mitch Keller, who isn't at the Mitch Keller that we're used to. Even Paul Skeens isn't quite putting up the numbers that we've kind of come to expect from him. It's kind of been the offense. The offense has come through. They need the offense to kind of lead the way here while they figure things out with the bullpen, while they figure things out with the rotation, if they need to make any other kind of moves. So having this kind of offense, in previous years, that Ryan Ward grand slam, you kind of just turn the TV off. And I like probably even this year, I don't blame anyone who did. But in previous years, it's that happens. You turn the TV off. You find something else to do. This year, though, completely different. It's even with you take a look at what the bottom of the lineup looked like, and you're kind of like, and they found a way. They found a way. They got some, injuries. This is why you add depth. This is why depth is so important, because injuries are gonna happen, and it's the young guys who kind of stepped up here. Callihan isn't like your traditional prospect, like age. He's 25. you'd like to see, maybe someone like Valdez and Garcia get an opportunity here with the roster spot kind of free. So very, very exciting win. Something that you can build off of. You got one more game against the Dodgers here, then you got a weekend series against the Marlins, then you head out west to play the A's and the Rockies. So we'll kind of see how the Pirates can build off this. So we'll kind of shift over to give a quick rundown in the minors. Bradenton, they suspended the game. They're going to continue it on Thursday. They'll start the first game they'll finish the first game at 5, and then they'll play the original game. AAA, they win 11-1. Termarr Johnson goes 1 for 4, hits another home run, 2 RBIs and a walk. Kiner Delgado 1 for 4, 2 runs scored, a walk, a double, and a stolen base. Emmanuel Valdez, not Esmeralda, 1 for 2, 2 runs, a home run, 4 RBI. Nick Samillo 1 for 2 with a grand slam and 2 walks. Down in AA, they win 10-3. Callum Moss 2 for 4, 2 runs, 3 RBIs, a walk, a triple. My bad. Can't read my own handwriting. Javier Rivas 2 for 5, 2 RBI, a triple, a double. Omar Alfonso hit his 5th home run of the season, walked twice. Peyton Stumbo, shout out Peyton Stumbo, 5 2/3 shutout innings, walk 7 Ks. Greensboro wins 4-3. Jesus Castillo, he's there on a rehab assignment. He went 2 for 4 with a double. Yodani De Los Santos 1 for 4, double, stolen base, RBI. Johnny Severino 1 for 3 with a home run. Thursday we'll be back to a full slate of games. The rookie league teams play. Pirates will have Mitch Keller on the mound, and so that's another episode. That's it. As always, subscribe. Bucks on Deck Substack. Daily features on the Pirates organization. Check out the YouTube channel. Had some video of Frederick Ovalle post on the YouTube channel. He was also promoted to the to Bradenton. So Bucks on Deck Substack. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.